Hello there, good people. This is Real Estate 101, and I'm your host, Victor Momanyi. And Real Estate 101 is the podcast where we break down property in a way that makes sense and makes you invest with intelligence and with confidence. So today we are going to talk about where value really comes from, where some land grows and others doesn't. Yeah, welcome back to Real Estate 101. We spent a few of the past few episodes talking about risk, scams, paperwork, and mistakes that people do that make them lose money. So today we are stepping back from fear because good real estate decisions are not just about avoiding loss, they're about understanding where value comes from. When you begin to understand land like this, it becomes less of a gamble and more of strategy. Yeah, welcome. And if you like this kind of content, please hit that like and subscribe button, share, and this will go a long way in improving our production and also giving you more of content like this. Yeah. Okay, one of the biggest myths is like value of land grows by luck. Nothing could be further from the truth because some people just think you can buy and wait long enough that something will happen. But land doesn't grow because of time alone. It grows because people move, infrastructure develops, and activity increases. Value is not random, it has direction. Look closely at any area that has developed that you know of. First, people move in, then roads come in, then services come in, then value rises. That's the way, not the other way around. Many first-time buyers focus on price. They ask how much is this land, but seasoned buyers ask a different question. What would make people stay in this place in the next 5 or 10 years? That is the question smart buyers ask, because that shift in thinking changes everything. Cheap land with no movement is just cheap land, and land that is strategic becomes expensive even if it didn't look attractive from the first place. That's the irony of it. Accessibility plays a huge role in all this, in the sense that land near a growing town, a new road, an expanding city always outperforms land that is in an isolated place. People tend to underestimate this because a place that is 30 minutes today can feel like 10 minutes tomorrow due to the improved infrastructure that goes into that place. That change alone can double or triple the value of the place. And another thing is populations trends also matter as much, because cities don't grow evenly. They grow along corridors because people follow jobs, housing demand, and transport, and you start to see the patterns. Real estate success is less about guessing and more about observing quietly and acting early. That is where people make a killing, because people who bought like Rongai in the 90s laugh all the way to the bank because that place used to look unattractive as hell. The other silent driver is utilities. Water, electricity, and nowadays internet just determine how the place is going to be used. These things are not just comfort. They change how land is used. The moment the services arrive, the land stops being the future land and becomes livable. And livable property is where the money is. Here's the biggest mind shift I want to take you two guys to take from this episode. Buying land is not about predicting the future. It's about understanding momentum, and you don't need perfect timing. You just need correct direction. When the direction is right, everything just falls into place and works in your favor. So in closing, smart buyers don't chase hype. They study movement. They buy where growth is heading, not where growth is already at. And when you learn this way, you stop asking, is this a good deal? You start asking, what is the place becoming? And that's where value comes from. This has been Real Estate 101. In today's episode, wherever you covered, if it has impressed you or you felt a need to know something about this, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share, and let me see you on the next one, people. Thank you.